Hello students, I am Shaila Goel, your psychology teacher. Today we are going to continue with our topic therapeutic approaches. We have already understood that to help the person from the mental illness, we need to understand psychotherapies which help the person to decrease the stress level and to improve the behavior. Now all the psychotherapies has the same common aim of improving the behavior and removal of the stress, but all of them can be classified into three broad groups. First group is psychodynamic, second is behavior, and third is existential therapies. Psychodynamic is the oldest therapy, while the humanistic existential therapy emerged recently. Students, when we talk about behavior, we talk about behavior as well as the cognitive aspect. In existential therapies, we talk about the humanistic as well as existential therapies. बेटा हर एक का यही काम है कि हमारा जो स्ट्रेस का लेवल है उसको कम करना और हमारे बिहेवियर को ठीक करना. बस फ़र्क क्या आता है अप्रोच का, किस तरीके से वो एक हमें आंसर दे रहे हैं, हमें किस तरीके से ट्रीट कर रहे हैं. सबका मेथडोलॉजी फ़र्क है लेकिन सबका एम सेम है. ओके, नाउ लेट्स लुक डीपर इनटू द वेरियस एस्पेक्ट्स. In terms of the chronological order, you have understood that psychodynamic is the oldest and existential is the third, fourth, and which is emerged last. And we will understand it through the various parameters. First is what is the cause which led to the problem. Now what is our problem? जो भी हमारी प्रॉब्लम है वो मेंटल इलनेस है, ठीक है. साइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम्स जो हमें चल रही है उसी प्रॉब्लम की हम इधर बात कर रहे हैं कि उन प्रॉब्लम्स के पीछे क्या कॉज है. नाउ व्हाट इज़ द कॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू द साइकोडायनेमिक. साइकोडायनेमिक सेज दैट देयर आर इंट्रासाइकिक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स. नाउ what are intrapsychic conflicts? Intrapsychic conflict is the conflict between id, ego and the superego. Okay, it happens within the psyche of a person and it is the major cause of all the problems. Another cause is unconscious self and repressed desires. When we जब हम डिसाइड नहीं कर पाते कि हमारे लिए क्या सही है क्या नहीं, जब हमारी इड, ईगो और सुपर ईगो आपस में क्लैश करते हैं तो हमारे इंट्रासाइकिक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो जाती है दिमाग में शुरू. उसके अलावा हमारी जो अनफुलफिल्ड डिज़ायर्स हैं, देयर इज़ अ लॉट्स ऑफ डिज़ायर्स विच आर नॉट फुलफिल्ड इन आवर चाइल्डहुड. they are repressed, they are in our unconsciousness and these leads to the conflict. Okay, and they are the major causes of the psychological problems. Now what is according to the behavioral therapy? Behavioral therapy के accordingly हमारी सारी faulty learning of behavior होता है, faulty learning of thought processes होता है, ठीक है. Every faulty learning and thinking that has taken place causes the psychological disorder. Okay, and the third is existential therapies. They say that the question about the meaning of one's life and existence are the causes of psychological problems. No, first of all understand that there is no personal growth. Okay, according to humanistic, we lack personal growth. We have not reached our self-actualization and we are unable to understand the meaning or the sense, द पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ. हमें अपनी लाइफ का, जीवन का मतलब नहीं समझ में आता और हमें अपना एक पर्पस नहीं मिल रहा. जब हमें अपना पर्पस नहीं मिलता तो हमारे कुछ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स दिमाग में शुरू हो जाते हैं एंड दैट लीड्स टू साइकोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर अकॉर्डिंग टू ह्यूमनिस्टिक एग्जिस्टेंशियल थेरेपीज. नेक्स्ट इज हाउ डिड द कॉज कम इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस. ये जो प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं वो कहाँ से आई, क्यों आई, how the cause came into existence. Now students, we have to understand that in psychodynamic therapy, unfulfilled desires of childhood and unresolved childhood fears lead to intrapsychic conflict. इसका मतलब क्या है? Whenever we have negative childhood experiences or if our desires have been unfulfilled. This will cause repressed desires and inner conflicts, and this will lead to psychological disorders. Right now what they are trying to say कि हमारे बचपन में कोई भी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होती है, हम लोगों को अगर रिप्रेस किया जाता है, हमारी अगर अनफुलफिल्ड डिज़ायर्स हैं, हमारे कोई प्रेजेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस नहीं है, तो इन सब चीज़ों की वजह से हम लोगों के दिमाग में एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट चलती रहती है. एंड इफ़ वी आर एबल टू क्रिएट अ बैलेंस then it is okay. If we are not able to create a balance, then it results in psychological disorders. Now according to the behavioral therapy, the faulty conditioning patterns, faulty learning and faulty thinking and belief lead to maladaptive behavior that in turn lead to psychological problems. That means जो भी हमारी क्लासिकल कंडीशनिंग या ऑपरेंट कंडीशनिंग या ऑब्जर्वेशन की वजह से हम लोगों ने कुछ गलत देखा, कुछ गलत समझा और कुछ हमने गलत लर्न कर लेते हैं. Right, and sometimes what happens is we are dealing with very negative life experiences and faulty parenting also, which may lead to the faulty thinking and like the thoughts that I am ugly, and wrong thoughts like I am ugly, I can never succeed, I am not worth anything. These kinds of thoughts are the representative of faulty learning of thoughts. Okay, faulty beliefs, faulty thinking, and these leads to the problem, and that causes psychological disorders. Third is the existential therapy. It places importance on the present. It is the current feeling of loneliness, alienation, sense of futility of one's existence, etc., which cause psychological problem. इसके अंदर इसका मतलब क्या होता है बेटा कि जब हम we feel that we are worthless, if we feel that we are alone and in the middle of the group also we feel alienated, मतलब हम अलग फील कर रहे हैं, हम एक दूसरों से अलग फील कर रहे हैं, दूसरों के साथ मिल नहीं पा रहे, मिक्सअप नहीं हो पा रहे, तो हम लोगों को लगता है कि हम लोगों की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, हम इधर क्यों बैठे हुए हैं, हम इधर क्या कर रहे हैं. इस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस हमारे दिमाग में आते हैं. वी आस्क आवरसेल्फ व्हाट वी आर डूइंग हियर एंड व्हाट इज़ द पर्पस ऑफ माय लाइफ, एंड वी डोंट फील एनी अटैचमेंट विद एनीवन. ओके, दैट इज़ व्हाई देयर इज़ अ स्टेट ऑफ साइकोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर. Third question is, what is the chief method of treatment? So students, when the therapies are different, the methodology of treatment will be different. In psychodynamic therapy uses the method of free association and dream interpretation to understand the thoughts and feelings and of the client. सी स्टूडेंट्स, जो फ्री एसोसिएशन मेथड है और जो हमारा ड्रीम एनालिसिस का मेथड है, दिस इज़ द चीफ मेथड ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स ऑफ अ पर्सन, अंडरस्टैंडिंग द साइकी ऑफ अ पर्सन. ओके, एंड थ्रू दिस we have in-depth knowledge of the client. After that, material is interpreted to the client to help him to confront and resolve the conflicts and thus overcome problems. Now, what happens after understanding the problem? First, we have used two methods to understand the problem. अब क्या करेंगे बेटा? अब हम उसको इंटरप्रेट करेंगे. हम मतलब साइकोलॉजिस्ट या साइकोडायनेमिक थेरेपिस्ट. Okay, so psychodynamic therapist will interpret all the things that he has uncovered through free association and dream analysis method. ओके, जब उसको अनकॉन्शियस पता चल जाएगा, उसको हिडन प्रॉब्लम पता चल जाएगी और उसको वो कॉन्शियसनेस में लेकर आएगा. कैसे लेकर आएगा? हम अपने क्लाइंट को बता के, भाई तेरे में ये प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, तेरे में ऐसा हो रहा है. नाउ व्हेन वी हैव टोल्ड द थेरेपिस्ट client that these are your problems, he has to face it. Okay, and he has to come up to the terms with it. When he has understood his own problems, when he has come to the point where he has emotional insight. Okay, so this is the method. We have to bring unconscious into conscious and the person has to adjust with it. Second is the behaviorist therapy. Behavior therapy identifies a faulty conditioning pattern and sets up alternate behavioral contingency to improve behavior. Now what happens? Different behavioral modification techniques will be used to treat the various disorders. Now behavioral modification technique तो तब यूज़ करेंगे ना हम कि जब हमें ये पता चलेगा कि प्रॉब्लम क्या है. उस प्रॉब्लम को पहचानने के लिए सबसे पहले हम ये देखेंगे कि कहाँ पे फॉल्टी लर्निंग शुरू हुई है, ऐसी कौन सी जगह है जहाँ से कंडीशनिंग गलत हुई है. तो बिहेवियरिस्ट विल गो टू दैट part of the past where the faulty learning has started. After understanding the faulty learning pattern, the behavioral modification techniques will be used and the person will be free of the maladaptive behavior. And in the similar way, the challenges will be taken upon and to improve the faulty learning. Okay, the thought processes that has been faulty will also be overcome by the therapist by changing the thought processes and belief system of the client. Third is existential therapy. Existential therapy provides therapeutic environment which is positive, accepting and non-judgmental. The client is able to talk about the problems and the therapist acts as a facilitator. The client arrives to its solution through personal growth. Now here the atmosphere that the therapist is providing is of key importance. जो सबसे important है वो है environment. आपने उसको warm relationship दी है जो कि non judgmental है. Okay, now what do you mean by non-judgment and positive regard? We are not putting any condition of accepting the client. See, अगर हमने ये बोल दिया कि तुम्हें 90% आएंगे तो तुम मेरी क्लास में बैठ सकते हो, तो दिस मीन्स आई हैव पुट द कंडीशन ऑफ 90% टू सिट इन माई क्लास. Okay, so this is not unconditional positive regard. This is conditioned positive regard. You are accepting the person without any condition. उसकी जो भी problems है, कितनी भी negativity है, कितनी भी thought processes गलत है, हमने उसको accept करना है वैसे ही. उसको एक positive environment दिया, warm environment दिया, and we facilitate a person to think deeper. When he is thinking deeper and he is getting such a good atmosphere, he will think about his own solutions. It will lead to the personal growth of the individual. Next question is, what is the nature of the therapeutic relationship between the client and the therapist? Now in this psychodynamic therapy, it assumes that the therapist understands the client's intrapsychic conflict better than the client, and hence it is the therapist who interprets the thoughts and feelings of the client to his or him so that she or he gains an understanding of the same. Now here the therapist has a role of interpretator. वो it's a interpretator है जिसे सारी समझ है, वो आपके पास्ट को समझ सकता है, वो आपके पास्ट को इंटरप्रेट कर सकता है. ये assumption है इस थेरेपी की. ठीक है, वो एक सर्वगुण संपन्न इंसान है जिसके पास वो इंटरप्रेट कर सकता है. Understand students? Now next is behavioral therapy. It means that they also can understand your faulty behavior. They can understand the pattern that leads to the faulty behavior. Okay, and he is able to understand the correct behavior and thought pattern. So students, here also therapist plays a role of a decision maker. Okay, he is giving you the decision that this is your faulty learning, here you have done the faulty thought processes and you have to change all these things. So here also he is a decision maker, he is an interpreter of our faulty behavior and thinking processes. Now last is according to the existential therapist, that they provide only warm relationship. They are giving you an environment in which you feel secure. You are able to explore the nature and causes of your own problems by himself or herself, by yourself only. Okay, the main aim here is to play the role of a facilitator and the client is doing the work himself. Okay, so he is giving an environment where the client is able to explore his feelings, his thought processes, his past and his present. Now, what is the chief benefit to the client? The main aim of the psychodynamic therapy is to bring unconscious and repressed problems into the consciousness and enabling the client to accept it and move forward in it. This is termed as insight. मतलब क्या है, हम लोगों को उसके अनकॉन्शियस को कॉन्शियस में लेकर आना है, उसको बताना है कि क्या गलत है क्या सही है, और क्लाइंट को उसको एक्सेप्ट करना है. द क्लाइंट नीड्स टू एक्सेप्ट ऑल दोज थिंग्स विच ही हैज़ डन, विच ही हैज़ रिप्रेस्ड इन द अनकॉन्शियसनेस. उसे उसको दबा के अनकॉन्शियसनेस में भेज रखा है, उसको वो बाहर ला के उसको एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा और उसको अपनी लाइफ के साथ मूव ऑन करना पड़ेगा. इन सब चीज़ों के लिए उसको इमोशनल इंसाइट और इंटेलेक्चुअल इंसाइट होनी चाहिए, so that there is a reduction in the conflict. When the client starts accepting his past, start accepting his desires, then there will be the reduction in the distress, and it will cause emotional balance, insight. Okay, now in behavioral therapy there will be the change in the faulty behavior and thought patterns to change into the adaptive ones. ओके, एंड दिस इज़ द चीफ बेनिफिट. हमने एडेप्टिव बिहेवियर को लर्न कर लिया, यही हमारे लिए सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है. एंड द हेल्दी बिहेवियर एंड द हेल्दी थॉट प्रोसेसेस ensures that the person is able to reduce his negative thoughts, he is able to remove his all the symptoms that are causing problem to the client, and in this way we can reduce the stress level also. So we have to unlearn the faulty behavior and we have to relearn, or we have to learn a good behavior. Okay, now humanistic therapy values personal growth. And what is the personal growth? It is a process of gaining increasing understanding of oneself, one's aspirations, emotions and motives. इसमें क्या है बेटा, इसमें हमें पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ नहीं समझ में आ रहा ना, तो पहले इसके अंदर जब हमें इन्वायरमेंट मिल रहा है, हमें अपने आप को समझ में आने लगेगा कि मेरे थॉट्स क्या हैं, मेरे अचीवमेंट्स क्या हैं अभी तक, और मुझे क्या करना है. ठीक है, जब हमें अपनी लाइफ के बारे में खुद समझ में आने लगेगा तो इट विल लीड टू द पर्सनल ग्रोथ, इट विल लीड टू द सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन, इट विल बी एबल टू हेल्प अस टू अंडरस्टैंड द पीपल अराउंड अस, टू अंडरस्टैंड अस अवरसेल्व्स. ओके, जब हम अपने आप को समझने लग जाएंगे तो वो प्रॉब्लम्स सारी ख़त्म हो जाएंगी. Now last question is, what is the duration of the treatment? So students, the psychodynamic therapy is the longest therapy. It may take several years, and other therapies take only 10 to 15 sessions, and behavioral therapy is usually very short in duration, and humanistic existential only lasts few months. Okay students, so you have to understand that all the therapies are having one aim, that is to help the client to reduce his symptoms of mental illness and to make him happier in the life that he chooses. I hope you have understood well and keep on learning. Thank you.